It's another beautiful day in the hippest city in the world. The temperature outside is a balmy 82 degrees. For those of you lucky enough to see Jay-Z at the Park Place Center last night, what a show! And Beyonce's surprise appearance, is she a bomb or what?
I saw that guy!
Shut up.
I'm a cop. Detective Sullivan, 125th.
Bank robbery. Check all the guards.
No, Sullivan, no! Sullivan, you are not driving! Sullivan, no! Your driving is not part of the deal. I only partnered up with you because of your father. Be careful, just be careful!
You can get out any time, Esposito.
This is where no one works with you, Sullivan! Oh God, what are you doing? They're shooting at us!
Hey, careful with that thing. We don't want to remake Pulp Fiction, do we? Hey.
I need to get a driver's license! Hold on. Hit the brakes, hit the brakes! Got it! Move!
Where the hell is this guy going?
My nose! You broke my nose!
What about up there?
Oh, my nose!
Hey, my cap! What are you doing? He made me drive. I didn't do anything.
Sure you didn't. NYPD! Damn it!
Do I look like a man who would rob a bank?
I don't want to hear anything!
You are a menace. And I want to make sure that you never get behind the wheel of a car again.
You really should get some ice on that thing.
Unless you plan on playing Cyrano.
What?
Cyrano, the Bergerac. The guy with the big nose.
Yeah, I know. Hey,
Cyrano.
shut up! Both of you are gonna pay for this! Both of you!
What about my cap?
Don't worry about your cab. Yeah, I think that's gonna stay there for a while. Taxi is a getaway car. That's a new one. Mr. What is it? Rumba.
Please,
Sit down.
please, just call me Leo.
You don't tell me what to do. Let's see what we got.
Detective, you look familiar. Have we met?
Unless I've arrested you before.
I never forget a woman's eyes, and yours are so beautiful. You sure you and I haven't...
It's painful, isn't it? And this is just your pinky. So imagine the pain I could inflict on your other appendages.
Oh, okay. No. Sorry. No, I'm sorry. Ah, my apologies, detective. Sorry.
There it is.
Ow!
There it is. This whole charming French thing you think you have going, that may appeal to naive college girls and Brooklyn bimbettes, but you're just another D-bag a-hole to me. You're looking at some serious prison time, Leo.
No, listen, I can't go to prison.
Who's your accomplice, Leo?
Accomplice? No, you got this all wrong. Don't know the guy. He got into my taxi and he held a gun to my head. He said, drive or die.
Where did you learn to drive like that?
I'm a taxi driver.
No. Taxi drivers are not taught high-speed precision driving or evasive tactics. This will be a hell of a lot easier if you just cooperate.
I already told you everything I know. Really,
All right.
I don't know the guy.
I got it.
Hey, wait a minute. I remember. I recorded the man with the gun with my tablet.
What are you talking about?
My tablet is in my taxi. You can verify.
Hey, Carl, go to the impound and get the tablet computer out of the taxi that I just brought in.
Yeah, please. You'll do us a favor.
Don't talk to Carl.
The man with the gun, he was texting with someone. He must have been communicating with the real accomplice.
Not unless you were answering him from the front seat.
Papa, why don't you believe me?
Because you have no alibi or witness to prove otherwise.
Sullivan! I think I convinced Detective Esposito not to file a grievance against you.
What? A grievance?
Look at his nose.
Are you kidding me? He was injured in pursuit of a felon. You know
you
what?
talk?
He should thank me because he looks better that way.
Okay, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about.
understand.
Must have looked really bad before.
Just refresh my memory. Let me just ask you, just because I've lost count. In the last year, how many partners have you had? Do you know? Take a guess. Just take a wild guess. 5. I got 5.
Yeah, 5. They were 5, exactly.
Shut up. You wrecked 3 vehicles this month, and there isn't a detective in this room that wants to work with you.
You know why we were at that diner?
No, but I'd like to know.
Shut up, Esposito.
Let's hear it, Esposito.
Because an anonymous source is sending her text messages claiming to have information on her father's murder.
Kat, is that the truth?
Internal Affairs is stonewalling the investigation.
You don't even know who this anonymous source
I'm
is!
sorry. Who is
this
talking?
anonymous
All
source
right,
is!
get back to your
You
desk.
don't even know!
Go back to your desk and count
My
to
nose
10.
is broken because of these people!
Not that bad.
How many times have I told you to stay away from that investigation, Kat?
It's been over a year, and they got
Kat,
nothing.
your father was my friend, but I'm not gonna have his daughter running a rogue
Don't.
investigation behind my back. Now, you take your suspect to holding, and I'll see you there, Caitlin.
No, please, no, I can't.
What?
I have a problem with small spaces.
I don't care.
Bank robbery is a federal offense, Detective.
Of all the FBI agents in New York City, you called him.
I didn't call him. Esposito did.
This is my case, Captain.
Not anymore.
I got no problem working the case with her, Captain.
I have a problem working with this douchebag,
Detective
so...
Sullivan is no longer in the case. She's been reassigned.
What?
The Foot Patrol.
What?
I'm sure the good people of Brooklyn would like to get to know a hero cop.
Oh, I knew I saw you somewhere. You're the cop who arrested the Park Slope stalker?
Yeah, I am a detective. I'm not in public relations.
Come with me. Kat, as your godfather, I want to apologize for what I'm about to say. But as your captain, your license is revoked. You so much as get behind the wheel of a car, I'll have you suspended. And the next time you get an anonymous text message, you hand it over to Internal Affairs. Understood?
Yes.
In my office.
I can cover you for 48 hours if you want to run with the case.
And why would you do that?
Because those are the first words you've actually spoken to me since the incident. And because I'm still in love with you.
Yeah, cheating on your wife isn't an incident. It's called adultery.
It's the biggest mistake of my life, and I'm sorry. And maybe if you solve this case, you can get back on the captain's good side, find out what happened to your dad. I loved him too. 48 hours. Kat, that's all I can give you. And I come for him.
Let's go.
Wait.
Come on.
48 hours isn't very long, even with the car.
Okay, do you always eavesdrop on people's conversations?
I'm a taxi driver. It's hard not to. Look, I'll make you a deal.
Yeah, unless you're giving up your accomplice, I'm not interested.
I will drive you anywhere you want for the next 48 hours free of charge. If you help prove that I'm innocent.
What if I prove you're guilty?
I'm not. So I have nothing to worry about. Do we have a deal?
Turn around. Now, I gotta warn you, though. I am a lot of fun.
Thank you, Detective.
You're welcome.
What?
Oh, wait, you don't think I actually trust you, do you? Let's go.
You know, not trusting people is no way to go through life.
I'm a cop. Cops don't trust anyone.
No, I think you don't trust anyone.
Make a right at the next corner. This is worthless. You can't see crap.
Is it? I mean, you can see his eyes.
Great. I'll put out an APB on a pair of eyes.
You can tell a lot by a person's eyes, trust me. Want me to tell you what your eyes are saying right now? Well, they're saying you think I'm lying.
I think you're lying.
But they're also saying you think I'm irresistibly attractive and incredibly sexy.
Are all French men as you are, or are you just setting a bad example for an entire nation?
I am so insulted.
Get used to it. Pull up in front of the bank.
Oui, chef.
Wait here.
Where am I gonna go?
Keep an eye on him. If he moves, shoot him.
Really? I'm not moving.
What do we got?
Well, the guard was shot as he reached the door. He was chasing the suspect. 3 shots, tie pattern, .22 caliber. But the blood splatter is not consistent with the location the bank manager told me of where the guy was when he shot the guard.
Second suspect?
Duh.
Doc, we got a body in a burnout car at the waterfront.
Oh, lovely. You know what? You go. I'm gonna finish up here. I heard you were assigned to foot patrol. Goodness travels quickly. Seriously, I don't know how the department shrinks even let you back on duty.
Hey!
Where have you been? Demetrius been looking all over for you.
You good, Roddy?
You went AWOL. Yeah, I'm good. I thought you went AWOL like Vincent.
Vincent still hasn't reported it? No. You probably took a fare upstate again and pulled over on the way back to get some sleep.
Now please tell me you're handcuffed for fun.
Is there any way to run a facial ID on that?
Nope.
Move the taxi. This is a crime scene.
I'm sorry, my roommate and I are just discussing his sexual proclivities. What are yours?
Move it now, or I'll arrest you.
Do you promise? Handcuffs and everything? Fine, I'm going. I'll see you tonight.
See you.
This is my number. It's my number. Call me.
So how much did he get from the cage?
$1 million. 100 stacks of $100 bills. We were switching out hundreds, replacing the old bills with new ones.
How often do you switch the bills?
Well, whenever we're asked by the corporate office or the Federal Reserve.
So it's not regularly scheduled?
No, but this guy knew we had bundled hundreds, and he knew we were making the switch.
And why do you say that?
Because he had a briefcase the exact size to fit 100 stacks of bundled hundreds.
Let's go.
Wait a second. I think I know why your guy picked this bank. Because he had 3 possible escape routes. You see the cross streets? They all lead to major north, south, and east-west avenues.
Spoken like a true real man.
Or a taxi driver who knows it was a shift change, and he and dozens of other cabs would have been on those avenues at the exact same time.
So you're trying to tell me that this guy took a chance to catch a cab after robbing a bank?
It's not much of a chance if you know the cabs are there, which he did.
Or if you know one is waiting for you.
Hold on. Okay, here.
What?
You see this? These are all the taxis in the area right now. At shift change, there would have been dozens more. There's an app for everything, huh?
There might be an app for everything, but as a lifelong Brooklynite, I know how hard it is to get a cab.
Oh.
And this isn't Manhattan.
And where do you think all those taxis in Manhattan come from? That's right.
No.
Brooklyn and Queens. There are 3 major taxi companies in the area, and they all use this street at shift change.
So this guy timed the robbery with shift change.
Yeah.
Hey. Not even gonna ask.
No, don't.
Your bank robber couldn't have shot the guard from that direction. The blood splatters are going this way.
So there was a second suspect?
Yep.
Yeah, the lookout.
And how do you know that?
I also watch a lot of movies.
The shooter also had a silencer. He's also 30 feet away from this direction.
That would put him in the street.
Or in a passing taxi.
From that distance, with a .22 caliber through that door, you would have to be stationary, or you would have to be one hell of a shot. All right, kids, I gotta go. A lot of people dying to meet me today. It's a joke.
Right.
A joke.
Yeah.
What?
It's a joke. People dying to meet her. You didn't get that?
Oh, I hate these sudden thunder showers.
He flagged me down on this corner over here. That alley leads all the way through the block, right to the street the bank is on.
He robbed the bank, cut across the street, darted down the alley to here, where you were waiting for him.
Great. Nice try. But I wasn't waiting for him. I was just driving by, doing my job as usual, picking up people.
What was that?
It's Kite. Someone wants to talk.
Oh, I wonder who it is.
What are you doing?
Who are you?
Who are you?
I asked first.
Hey. This is just a police detective, Nico. Ça va, mon garçon?
Why are you with a police detective? Are you in trouble?
Non, tout va bien, mon chéri. Ça va. T'inquiète pas.
He's just helping out.
What's your name?
Detective Sullivan.
Her name is Caitlin.
Really? There is a Caitlin in my class. She's from Ireland, and she's pretty like you. Are you Irish too?
Yes, I am.
I'm glad you're working with Papa. I worry about him being alone in New York.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I'm a taxi driver in New York. I'm never alone. OK. Il faut que j'y aille, chérie. Je t'aime.
Je t'aime, Papa.
Yeah.
I'm headed to the waterfront. You're gonna want to meet me there.
Okay. The waterfront.
You're starting to trust me, detective. Thank you.
Please.
What are you doing?
I don't trust you. Not at all.
Well, we got 3 shots to the back of the head. It's a .22 caliber and a tight pattern.
No. That's my friend Vincent's taxi. No!
Taxi logs and passengers confirm that you were on the Upper West Side yesterday afternoon at the time of Vincent's murder, which means that you are not the shooter. Your story has credibility.
Yeah. The cost of my friend's life.
Dispatcher said that Vincent's last call in was at 3:30 yesterday afternoon from Park Slope.
That was an official call in. Some other driver must have heard from him.
Can you find out if anyone did? Now.
Sorry. Yeah. Look, I don't have time to go into detail. Yeah, Vincent. I need you to find out where he was yesterday around 4:30.
The body in the car were doused in gasoline.
It's all over the front window.
Yeah, it's remnants of blood splatter. The rest of the blood was burnt up in the fire.
So, if the victim was shot in the back of the head, why is there blood splatter on the passenger windshield?
Vincent would have put up a fight, even with a gun to his head. He probably saw his chance and turned around to try and disarm the man.
No, the shooter shot the victim through the driver's side window.
Second shooter. Did Vincent talk to anybody after the dispatcher?
Yeah, he called another driver at 4:30. Told him he was in downtown Brooklyn.
Oh, you can't go in the car.
Leo.
God, get him out of there.
What are we... Look.
Guys, I'm gonna need a bag, something.
This is Detective Sullivan. I need to know if there was a diamond robbery anywhere near downtown Brooklyn yesterday afternoon after 4:30.
It was right before closing. He hit the courier from behind and he stole the diamonds.
Hey, man. Nice shirt.
Thanks. You want one? I sell them on the side.
How much?
$30 for the t-shirt.
No way. I'll give you 20.
Okay, how to get past security? You have to be buzzed in.
He pushed his way when the courier buzzed in.
Don't you have exterior cameras?
Apparently we have a blind spot.
Does your courier arrive at a fixed point every day?
No.
Okay, I need copies of your surveillance recordings.
I got that.
You know where this is?
Yeah, it's about 20 minutes from here.
Can you get me there in 10? Where is he?
No! Are you okay?
Are you okay, Detective Sullivan?
That's where my father was killed.
I'm sorry. My father disappeared when I was 7, without a trace. I still don't know if the man's dead or alive.
My father died in my arms. Word came in that an officer was down, and I didn't know it was my father until I got on the scene.
You may never find out who killed your father.
It's not gonna happen.
They say at some point you have to get on with your life. If you don't learn to let it go, it'll consume you. Believe me, I know.
I'm not stopping until my father's killer or killers have been brought to justice one way or another. This file's too big. It's encrypted. We gotta go back to the office.
If the file's encrypted, how are you gonna open it?
My father's encryption key. And if I'm right, whoever's sending this knows the program that he used, and they know that I know. Why isn't your son in New York with you?
His mother remarried. She has sole custody.
It's major encryption on this file.
Someone's watching us?
Yeah, just me. This is their surveillance video from the Diamond Exchange.
This is a well-known taxi cut-through. It's the only two-way street in the area. He's waiting for the courier to be passed in.
Who's the guy in the helmet?
The lookout. And that's Vincent's taxi.
A perfect getaway car in a city full of taxis.
And the only guy who can identify him is the cab driver, which is why they killed Vincent. And which is why they were gonna kill me too if you hadn't come along. You saved my life.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Precinct, why?
I ran a check on your cab driver. Leo Ramba served 4 years in a French prison. He was a wheelman in a bank robbery. The man was shot and killed. Your cabbie lied on his immigration form. He's a convicted felon. I'm taking over the case, Cat. I'll be there in 30 minutes.
This is why I don't trust people, especially men, because they lie. What is wrong with you?
Claustrophobic.
You're what?
I'm claustrophobic.
You spent 4 years in prison.
That's why I'm claustrophobic, okay? I spent half my time in solitary confinement. Kat, I swear on my son's life that I have nothing to do with the bank robbery.
Do not bring an innocent child into this. And you know what? It's detective, not cat.
I know you believe me. Huh? I can see it in your eyes.
Do not do the I thing with me.
They're telling me you're in pain. And that pain's masked by anger and guilt. You would like nothing more than to curl up in bed and cry. But you're afraid if you start crying, you'll never stop.
Really? That's what my eyes are saying.
Yes. Everything else I know from observation.
Please enlighten me with the powers of your observation.
I would rather not make you any more angry than you already are.
I am the least angry person I know.
No, I guess you don't know many people.
So enlighten me. I said, enlighten me.
As you wish. You became a cop because of your father. He wanted a boy, so he raised you like one. Father loved you very much, more than anything in the world. His death changed you, but not for the better. Listen, please. I am innocent.
Get up. You answer this next question truthfully, so help me God, I will make sure that you spend the rest of your life in here.
Go ahead.
How did you know all those things about me? And don't tell me it's from looking in my eyes.
When you spend 4 years in prison as a marked man, you learn to read people quickly, especially when they're trying to kill you.
I don't know why, but I'm about to risk my career for you. Do not screw with me. We have to go. The FBI is coming for you.
Video file decrypted.
Let's see what we got.
That's my father.
Sorry.
Well, let's go.
Where do you want to go?
Someplace my ex-husband would never go.
And to what do I owe this honor? Oh, and you are?
Leo. I'm Leo Ramba. Enchanté, madame.
Oh, well. Oh, well, je m'appelle Frances, but my friends call me Frankie. I'm Caitlin's older sister.
Mother.
You're no fun, you know that? Please, Mr. Ramba, come.
Vous parlez français, madame?
Be un petit peu.
Excusez-moi.
Please, make yourself comfortable. I was just about to make some tea. Would you like some?
Thank you.
Wonderful.
She's nice.
Wait. How did you only serve 4 years if a man was killed? You cut a deal. That's why you were a marked man in prison. They put you in solitary for your own protection.
The bank we hit was being used to launder money by a crime syndicate. After we robbed the bank, they came after us, killing us off one at a time. I'm the only one left. Nico's mother got so scared, she begged me to tell everything I knew. So I did. And while I sat in solitary confinement, she divorced me and married someone else.
And that's why you lied on your immigration forms. The French police didn't offer protective custody when you got out, did they?
Here we are. Just a little something that I whipped up. Okay, well, there's a 24-hour shop around the corner, but please, help yourself.
C'est parfait. Des pâtisseries. Des choux à la crème, madame. This is my weakness.
Here we are.
You're so lucky to have such a wonderful mother.
Well, thank you. It is so nice to be appreciated by someone.
I never knew my mother. She died when I was young. I was raised by my grandparents after my father disappeared.
Oh, you poor boy.
You just met the guy and you already like him more than me.
Caitlin, I love you. But unfortunately for you, you haven't inherited all of your mother's worst traits and none of her best.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. I am going to bed. A woman needs her beauty rest, as I've often tried to tell my daughter, but she never listens to me. That's right, I will be downstairs, second door on the left. Good night.
Benny.
Please excuse my mother. She's become somewhat of a tramp since my father died.
Maybe she's just lonely.
Bank safety deposit boxes aren't insured by the federal government like the money is. We used an outside insurer, CW and Associates.
Same insurer as the diamonds?
No, they used First London International. But CW and Associates and First London International are both subsidiaries of New York Metro Enterprise, who oversees security for all of their insured. It's my ex-husband. We have to hide you.
I thought you said he wouldn't come here.
Yeah, I didn't think you would. Get up. My mother hates him. She begged me not to marry him.
You should listen to your mother more.
Where is he?
I booked him in the Central. He's there waiting for you.
I checked Central. He's not there.
Did you mean it when you said that you were still in love with me?
Yes.
We should talk about what happened.
Dinner?
Okay?
When?
I'll call you. Where is he?
Your mother has very nice.
Do not finish that sentence.
Oh, come on, I was just hiding here.
No. Get out of that bed. Get up!
Oh.
Not a very good liar, Cat.
Guess I should have learned from you.
Just turn him over.
Our computers were hacked. They stole internal security documents with monthly audits listing vulnerabilities in security with each client.
Were the bank and diamond exchange listed?
Yes, new security measures were about to be implemented. We filed police reports as soon as we were hacked.
The hackers were from China. They were part of the wave of Chinese hacking American companies.
And you are?
Anna Miller.
And as the head of our IT department, she discovered the hackers.
Do you mind if I take a look at the audit documents that were stolen?
And just as long as they don't leave this room.
Absolutely.
The head of IT was nervous.
Yeah, I saw that.
You think she was covering for her boss?
I don't know, but he's definitely ex-military, so that makes him a marksman. Yeah, this is Detective Sullivan. I need you to run a check on 2 New York Metro Enterprises. Steve Henderson and Anna Miller. Yeah.
I know where they're gonna hit next.
Where?
Armored car, today. There's a street closure due to construction in the area. The armored car is scheduled to pick up cash from a group of high-end stores.
The car can't pull up in front. The guards are gonna have to walk half a block with the cash. I mean, they're gonna be out in the open.
And there's 3 viable escape routes, all with lots of taxis passing by.
The armored car is scheduled to be there in 15 minutes.
So will we. There it is. Here's the armored car.
There's no sign of him.
They're here somewhere. I know it.
Sullivan. Wait, you gotta speak up. Whoa, wait. Stop. Steve Henderson served in 101st Airborne in Iraq. What? All right, wait a minute, you're breaking up. What? Anna Miller, what? Her husband, what?
Detective.
What?
That's him. Him. The guy with the American flag helmet.
You sure?
Positive.
Freeze! Police! Go!
I want a lawyer.
You're gonna need one, because we're charging you with murder.
Dominic did.
Dominic Miller. Captain, I need warrants for Dominic and Anna Miller.
Who's Dominic Miller?
Oh, he's an ex-cop, fired by the department after being accused of taking bribes, lost his pension and his reputation.
He and his wife must have hatched the plan after hearing about the Chinese hacking taking place in American companies.
Anna knew when and where the clients of the insurance companies were vulnerable, so she made it look like the computers were hacked to throw the police off her trail. Okay. What are you doing?
I don't do elevators.
Excuse me?
Too small.
Oh, come on. Going somewhere? Hey! Don't move. Hey, NYPD!
Hey, somebody call for a taxi? Yes, you're welcome.
The bank offered a reward, so I put you up for it.
Well, that'll just about cover the amount of fares you owe me for driving you around, right?
You said that was free.
Leo Rama, you're under arrest.
No. If you arrest him, there is no chance in hell you and I will ever get back together.
He's here illegally.
What part of no chance in hell did you not hear? If you are still in love with me like you say you are, then you're gonna let this go.
All right. You would actually go back to him?
What? No, not in a million years.
Oh, so you did this for me?
I have a friend in immigration. I'll talk to him about your situation. You're free to go. No, it's okay. No. Hey. Okay. Put me down.
Vincent's funeral this afternoon. You should come.
I don't do funerals.
Okay. It was a pleasure meeting you, Detective Sullivan.
You too, Leo.
Sullivan, weren't you supposed to be on foot patrol?
I didn't get behind the wheel once, Captain.
Kat, you do know one of the reasons why I'm your godfather, don't you? I promised your father I would take care of you if anything ever happened to him. You understand me?
So do I get my car back?
No.
What?
No.
Who misses him.
Did Dad ever talk about what he was working on before he died?
You know that I never let your father talk about his work at home.
He talked about it with me all the time.
Then why are you asking me? Kat, if your father had wanted you to know what he was working on, he would have told you. And this obsession that you have with finding his killer, it's not good for you.
I can't believe it doesn't bother you.
Your father wouldn't have wanted it to bother me.
Well, he would have wanted me to find out who murdered him. So.
Sorry, I'm so sorry to interrupt.
No, you're not. You're not. How are you, Leo?
I'm good. Thanks to your daughter. Sorry. Do you mind if I talk to you for a minute?
You know, I was just leaving, so that's fine.
Look, I'm very sorry to do this, but I needed to take a look at this for a minute.
Mm-hmm. That's the diner.
Yeah.
How did you...
I sort of have like a date with the waitress, but see, the man with the beard, he's trying to hide his face.
Well, the fake beard and dark sunglasses kind of give that away.
Yeah, but the man he's talking to is not hiding. I've seen his eyes before. Do you know him?
That's the internal affairs officer that covers my father's investigation.
Listen, I don't know what happened to my father. I'm going to help you find out what happened to yours. Anytime you need a ride, you call, and I'll be there.
On The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, Amanda Seyfried drops by. NBC Tonight.